Hey guys, it is Vince, here with another video for you guys. So I wanted to vent this all out here. I went to a money remittance center to claim my money, and the thing is, my driver's license is still printed out in paper because the Land Transportation Office still doesn't have my plastic ID card for over 5 months now, right? And I've already had several smooth transactions in this branch that I'm in, but this time around, the girl asked me for another ID. And so I asked her if my driver's license wasn't enough because it is a government ID after all, right? And she said because my ID is just in paper, so she needed another ID from me. And so I asked, why am I asked to do this only now after how many transactions I've already had in this same branch? She kept quiet, and so I was there standing for about 3 minutes, and then the other girl told me to just sit down and wait for my name to be called. I know it sucks to have my birth name called out in front of other people, but that was the least of my concern right at that moment. I'm just gonna wait for the ambulance to stop. Okay, I think it's gone now. Yeah. So I waited for another 10 to 15 minutes, and the people who came after me were already served or done with their transactions. But I kept my cool. Then finally they called my name. So I went to the counter and they told me they just wanted to verify why my gender marker said female. At that moment, I wanted so bad to say I was trans, but then there was another guy beside me who couldn't mind his own business, by the way, and was looking at me waiting for me to answer. So while he was around, I just said that that information is correct. And I could see that she said this with so much confusion and asked me why I was female. I knew I had to do something about the guy, so I stared at him to booger off. And when he finally did, I told the girl I was trans. And then she went, "Oh, okay sir, I'm sorry, we just really needed to verify." So I waited there for another 10 minutes for my transaction to be complete. I'm sharing this for you guys to learn from my experience. If you're living in the Philippines or you're living in a place with similar restrictions or limitations like this when it comes to being trans, I would highly recommend that you brought with you plenty of IDs or documents to keep this from happening to you. But please, don't bring your passport anywhere. If it were me, I'd probably bring my school ID, or if I am employed, I'd bring my employee's ID, or my gym membership ID, or any other ID with your picture and your birth name on it, preferably in a plastic card and not in paper. If you don't have any ID yet, it's about time that you got 1 or 2 or even 3. From now on, I'm bringing at least 2 IDs with me. That's it. I hope you learned from my experience. Thank you so much for your time in watching this video, and please don't forget to like or comment or subscribe to my channel if you want to see more of me. Bye.